And welcome back to the Showroom Presents. You know, from screenwriter and director Alejandro Monteverde comes a heartwarming story of faith, hope, and love in the face of adversity. The film is called Little Boy, and joining us today is one of the film's stars. You might know him as Justin Russo from The Wizards of Waverly Place on the Disney Channel, or Luke Mosby from How I Met Your Mother. He's David Henrie. Welcome, David, to the Showroom Presents.
How's it going, guys? Thank you for having me.
David, Little Boy is a big step for you in a non-comedy role. You've done so many of those so well. But can you tell us about the film, the story, and your role as London Busby in it?
Yep. The film, it's a World War II family drama. Deals with some pretty big subject matters and some pretty big themes that I think are very universal and that everyone can relate to. Basically, a father goes off to war, and a family is stuck with their loved one being off at war. So I think it's very relatable to a lot of different people in the world who have a loved one off fighting somewhere. So as you could imagine, it's the turmoil of not hearing from him and wondering what's going on with him the whole time. And I play the older brother, London Busby, and the film really centers on this little boy, who is he's sort of the heart and the soul of the family. So when our father goes off to war, he's stuck with wanting to get his dad back so bad that he'll do whatever it takes to get him back, literally whatever it takes. He starts a whole movement in town. There's sort of like a sweeping saga that begins, and he starts doing good works. He thinks if he does enough good things and prays hard enough, that maybe he can make a difference and maybe he can get his father back from war. And I'm sort of the older brother who is supposed to go off to war, but I get stuck with the shame of not being able to serve because my character has flat feet. He gets 4 after he's not allowed into the military. So I'm stuck with the shame of having to deal with my family and not being able to fulfill my calling as a man. My brother's trying to start this whole revolution in town. I think he's crazy. My character goes on this downward spiral, and it's just sort of an epic story that's told.
David, you know what? You've said, I've read where you've said this film has really been life-changing for you personally in a number of ways. How so?
I mean, the film, like I said, the themes are so universal, and some of the aspects of the story hit so close to home. I think for anyone, it deals with some heavy subject matter. Like, what do you put your faith in? Do you put your faith in some sort of more objective belief system or something more subjective? Are you defining your own reality, or is there something else out there, something embedded in the universe out there that we can all sort of aspire to? And it's not touched on explicitly, but it's very sort of implicit throughout the film, and that really hit home with me. I think we shot it a few years ago. I'm 25 now. I was like 22 or something like that. 22, yeah, when we did it, and I was really studying a lot of philosophy, and I was reading a lot of different things, and it hit home with me in a big way, and really put the question in my mind, and really stuck with me.
Well, that's fantastic. Now, what projects are next for you?
Lots of cool stuff going on. So I'm playing Ronald Reagan in the Ronald Reagan biopic. I'm playing young Ronald Reagan. Stoked about that. Excited to play such an iconic president. And then I'm directing another short film. I'm writing a feature film that we're going to shoot towards the end of the year. So a lot of producing, a lot of making projects that can have an impact like Little Boy. Little Boy really is a family film that has a lot of drama in it, that when you leave the theater, the movie leaves with you. So it's a beautiful story that leaves with you, and it's in theaters April 24th, and I hope everyone sees it.
Well, we certainly encourage everyone to do that. And David, we thank you so much. The film is Little Boy. It's starring David Henrie, Jacob Salvati, Michael Rappaport, in theaters. Go see it, and thank you again for joining us today on The Showroom Presents.
Thank you, guys. April 24th.
That showing off?
How about the dazzling diamond deals we're showing off at the Showroom on Union? Diamond engagement rings.
Diamond band.
Diamond anniversary.
Diamond fashion.
Diamonds, and more diamonds.
All at a fraction of the pricey stores.
And buy with confidence, because all Showroom diamonds will come with a Gem Lab certificate as requested, guaranteeing natural diamonds of value. Don't forget, we feature GIA certified diamonds.
Showing off great diamonds and great deals every day.
At Airport Plaza Jewelers, the Showroom on Union.